first couple, you might want to be up there with me.
Tom Pressman says Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone, and good Shabbos. I am so glad to be here with you this morning and on this Shabbat, my first Shabbat here. So this is my first Shabbat morning, and I am very, very excited to be here. It's kind of a cloudy day out there, a little chilly, but it's Shabbat, and so hopefully that will bring us some warmth, and our souls will get stirred by this morning's davening, by this morning's prayer service. I have Scott here with me this morning. Everybody knows Scott. There he is. He's in frame. There you go. And he's going to be helping me with some of the tunes that I might not be familiar with just yet, but I promise I'll work on getting to know the tunes and maybe even teach you some of my tunes as we get to know each other better. And so we're going to begin this morning on page 68. Page 68 in your Sidurim, if you have them at home with you, or if you're lucky enough to be Scott on the bima with me. Page 68, Modeh Ani.
Modeh ani lefanecha, melech chai v'kayam. Modeh ani lefanecha, melech chai v'kayam. Shehechezarta v'nishmati bechemla rabba emunatecha. Modeh ani lefanecha, melech chai v'kayam.
All right, we jump up to page 74, Matovu.
Matovu, matovu, matovu ohalecha Yaakov. Mishknotecha Yisrael, Mishknotecha Yisrael. Va'ani berov chasecha, avo ve'itecha, eshtachave, eshtachave, el hechal kodshecha. Be'yiratecha, el hechal kodshecha, be'yiratecha. Adonai ahavti me'on be'techa, u'mekom mishkan kevodecha, v'ani eshtachave ve'echra'a evrecha, lifnei Adonai osi, v'ani tefilati lecha Adonai, et ratzon, Elohim, berov chastecha, aneni be'emet yishecha.
Asher Yatzar, thanking God for the human body, is on page 76.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher yatzar et ha'adam b'chokhmah u'bara'ah, nechavim nechavim, chalulim chalulim, galui v'yadu lifnei kisei kivodecha, she'im yipateach echad mehem, v'yisateich echad mehem, v'yasha להתקיים ולעמוד
לפניך,
לפניך.
Baruch atah Adonai, רופא כל בשר, מגדילה לעשות. Elohai Neshama.
Elohai neshama shenatata bi tehora hi, ata vrata, ata yitzarta, ata nefachta bihi, ve'ata meshamra bekirbi, kol zeman shehanshama bekirbi, modeh ani lefanecha, Adonai Elohai, ואלוהי אבותי ואמותי, ריבון כל המעשים, אדון כל הנשמות, ברוך אתה אדוני, אשר בידו נפש כל חי, ורוח כל בשר איש.
Nisim b'chol yom, blessings for the daily miracles. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, asher natan l'sachvi bina l'havchin ben yom u'ben layla. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, pokeach ivrim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, matir asurim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, zokef kefufim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, rocha haaretz al hamayim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, hamechin mitzadei gaver. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, Malbish Arumim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hanoten layev koach. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hama'avir sheina me'enai, utnuma me'afapai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani b'tzelem Elohim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani ben chorim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Ozei Yisrael b'gvuraha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Oter Yisrael b'tifaraha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah. O Adonai, our God, let the words of Torah be sweet in our mouths, and the mouths of your people Israel, so that we, our descendants, and the descendants of all your people Israel, may know you by studying your Torah for its own sake. Blessed are you, Adonai, who teaches Torah to your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, hamelamed Torah la'amo Yisrael. Elu hadvarim she'en lahem shi'ur, she'adam ochel perutehem ba'olam hazeh, ve'hakeren kayemet lo le'olam haba, ve'elu hein kibud av ve'em, u'gemilut chasadim, ve'haskamat beit hamidrash, shacharit va'aravit, ve'haknesat orchim, u'vikur cholim, ve'haknesat kala, Ulevayat hamet v'iyun tefillah v'havta shalom bein adam l'chavero v'talmud Torah keneged kulam. We are on page 91. For our teachers and their students and the students of the students, we ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say, Amen. And for those who study Torah here and everywhere, may they be blessed with all they need, and let us all say, Amen. We ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say, Amen. We are on page 94, Baruch She'amar. Baruch Shamar v'haya holam, Baruch hu, Baruch osev reshit, Baruch omer v'yoseh, Baruch ozer mekayem, Baruch merachem al haaretz, Baruch merachem al habriot, Baruch mishalem sachar tov re'av, Baruch chai la'ad v'kayam lanetzach, Baruch podeh umatzil, Baruch Shemaho.
near the bottom, about 4 lines from the bottom in the English.
With songs of praise, we extol you and proclaim your sovereignty, for you are the source of life in the universe. One God, life of the universe, praised and glorious ruler, your name is eternal. Blessed are you, Adonai, sovereign who is glorified through praise. Baruch atah Adonai, melech muhulal b'tishbachot. Page 96, the Psalm for Shabbat.
מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, להגיד בבוקר חסדך, ואמונתך בלילות, עלי עשור ועלי נבל, עלי היגיון בכינור, עלי עשור ועלי נבל, Ale Higayom Bechinor. In the indented English, the righteous
Bloom like a date palm. They thrive like a cedar in Lebanon. Planted in the house of Adonai, they flourish in the courts of our God. In old age, they still produce fruit. They are full of sap and freshness, attesting that Adonai is upright, my rock in whom there is no wrong. We'll continue on page 97 and page 98 with Ashrei. Ashrei Yoshvei Veitecha Ojhalu Chasela. Ashrei Ham Takalo. Ashrei Ham Shadonai Leohav. Tehillah LeDavid. Aromim Chalahai HaMelech. Vabracha Shimcha Leolam Vaed. Gadol Adonai Lo Me'od. V'ligdulato Ein Cheker. Hadar Kivod Hodecha. V'divrei Niflotecha Asicha. Zecher Rav Tucha Yabihu. V'tzidkatecha Yiranenu. Tov Adonai Lakol. V'rachamav al Kol Ma'asav. Kivod Malchutecha Yomeru. Uguratecha Yedaberu. Malchutecha Malchut Kol Olamim. Umimsheltecha B'chol Dor Vador. Einei Kol Elecha Yesaberu. V'yata noten lehem et ochlam be'ito. Tzadik Adonai B'chol Drachav. V'chasid B'chol Ma'asav. Ritzon Yireav Yaseh. V'yet Shavatam Yishma V'yoshem. Tehillat Adonai Yedaber Pi. V'yivarecho Basar Shem Kodsho Leolam Va'ed. V'anachnu nevarech Ya. Me'ata v'yad olam. Hallelujah. Page 100. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, El Bikocho. Hallelujah, hallelujah, Berkia Uzo. Hallelujah, 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 Big Vorotav. Hallelujah, hallelujah, Kerov Gudlo. Hallelujah, 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 Beteka Shofar. Hallelujah, hallelujah, Benevel Bechinor.
Hallelu, 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 betofu machol, hallelu, hallelu, benini ugav. Hallelu, 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 betzil. Kol hanshama tehalelia, kol hanshama tehalelia,
Kol
hallelujah,
haneshama
tehalelia,
hallelujah.
hallelujah. Kol
Kol
hanshama
haneshama
tehalelia,
hallelujah.
hallelujah. We are on page 101, Nishmat. Nishmat kol chai, tivarech et shimcha Adonai Eloheinu. And in the English, let the soul of everything alive bless your name, Adonai our God. In the spirit of all flesh, glorify and exalt your name forever, O sovereign. Transcending space and time, you alone are God. We have no sovereign besides you, God of the first and the last, God of all creatures, Master of all generations, who is praised in multitude of praises, who guides the world with abundant loving kindness, and all creatures with mercy. Adonai neither slumbers nor sleeps. God awakens the sleeping, arouses those who slumber, gives speech to the mute, and God loosens the bonds of captives. God supports the fallen and strengthens those who are bent low. You alone do we acknowledge. Page 105, Yishtabach. Yishtabach Shimcha le'ad malkeinu ha'el ha'melech ha'gadol ha'kadosh b'shamayim u'ba'aretz ki lecha na'eh Adonai Eloheinu Elohei avotenu v'imotenu shir u'shvacha chalel v'zimra ozu memshala netzach gedula u'gvuraha tehila v'tiferet kedusha u'malchut Brachot v'hodaot me'ata v'ad olam. Baruch atah Adonai El melech gadol b'tishbachot El hahodaot Adon haniflaot Abocher b'shirei zimra Melech elchei ha'olamim. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabah B'almad yivrach yirutei v'yamlik malchutei B'chayechon u'vyomechon u'v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael Ba'agala u'vizman kariv v'yimeru Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevorach Leolam Lo Me'almaya Yitbarach Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yitbar V'yitramam V'yitnaseh V'yithadar V'yitalev V'yithalal Shmei Nekudisha Brichu Leila Min Kol Birchata V'shirata Tushbechata V'nechemata Dahamiran Bialma V'yimeru. Amen. Page 108, Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al mitzvat kriyat shema v'hamlicho b'levav shalem u'liyachto b'lev tov u'lavdo b'nefesh hafetzah. Praised are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us how to recite the Shema, to declare wholeheartedly God's rule, to declare earnestly God is one, and to enthusiastically worship God. Page 110, Yotzer Ur. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Yotzer Ur uvarei choshech, Oseh shalom uvarei hakol. And in the English, praised are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of light and darkness, who makes peace and fashions all things. In mercy you illumine the world and those who live upon it. In your goodness you daily renew creation. How numerous are your works, Adonai. In wisdom you form them all, filling the earth with your creatures. Be praised, Adonai, our God, for the excellent work of your hands, and for the lights you created, may they glorify you. Shine a new light upon Zion, that we all may swiftly merit its radiance. Praised are you, Adonai, creator of all heavenly lights. Baruch atah Adonai, Yotzer Hameorot. Page 112. Ahava Rabbah Avtanu, Adonai Eloheinu, Chemla Gedola V'Tera, Chamalta Aleinu. How deeply you have loved us, Adonai, our God, gracing us with surpassing compassion. On account of our forebears, whose trust led you to teach them the laws of life, be gracious to us, teach us as well. O merciful one, have mercy on us by making us able to understand and discern, to heed, learn, and teach, and lovingly to observe, perform, and fulfill all that is in your Torah. V'ha'ereneinu b'toratecha, v'dahabek lebeinu b'mitzvotecha, v'yachei levaveinu li'ahava u'yira et shemecha, v'lo nevosh v'lo nikaveh, v'lo nikal shel le'olam va'ed, ki v'shem kodshecha hagadol v'hanora b'hatachnu, nagila v'nagila v'nismecha v'nismecha b'shuatecha, v'hanu haaretz tolichenu miyodartzenu ki el poel yishurot ata v'anu v'charta nishma tzela v'med v'hodot lecha Baruch atah Adonai habocher be'amo Yisrael bi'ahava. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our
God, Adonai is one.
Blessed is God's glorious majesty forever and ever.
V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam V'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlechtecha v'derech uv'shokbecha uv'kumecha u'kshartam liot al yadecha v'hayu latotafot bein einecha uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe lemor Daber el bnei Yisrael v'armata alehem v'asu lehem tzitzit al kanfei vigdehem l'dorotam Binatnu al tzitzi hakanaf betil techelet v'chaya lechem litzitzi uritem oto uzchartem et kol mitzvot Adonai v'asitem otam v'lo taturu acharei levavchem v'acharei nechem asher atem zonim achareihem למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. אדוני אלוהיכם. Amen. On page 121 at the top. Emet, there is no place where you are not, even in the wilderness there is your word. Emet, the pen that strokes a lightning, white fire, black flame, stir the soul's compassion, guide our sacred way. True and enduring is Torah. Your truth for us is certain and established, now and forevermore. Like Moses, Miriam, and all Israel, we sing out and rejoice. Page 122. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar ba'kodesh, nohorati lo osefele. Shira chadasha, shivchu geulim, l'shimcha al sifatayam. Yachad kulam hodu, v'himlechu v'amru, Adonai yimloch leolam vahed. Tzur Yisrael, Kuma b'ezrat Yisrael, uftechenu mecha, Yehuda v'Yisrael. Go aleinu Adonai tzvaot shemo, Kadosh Yisrael, Baruch atah Adonai, Ta'al Yisrael. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi agita hilatecha. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi agita hilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu, Bimotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor, Hanora, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, V'konei hakol, v'zocher chasdei avot u'mahot, u'mevig yorei lifnei pneihem, l'man shemo b'ahava, melech ozer u'moshia u'magen, Baruch atah Adonai, magen Avraham, Bezrat Sarah, atah gibor le'olam Adonai, mechaye metim atah rav lehoshia, Mori Atal, Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed, Mechaye Meitim Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umechayehem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Michamocha Ba'al Gevurot, Umidol Melech, Melech Memit, Umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah l'chayot metim, Baruch atah Adonai, מחיי המתים. נחדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וכרזה אל זה ואמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ, כבודו. אדיר אדירנו, אדוני אדוננו, מאדיר שמך בכל הארץ. ברוך כבוד אדוני מקומו. אחד אלוהינו הוא אבינו, הוא מלכנו, הוא מושיענו, הוא ישמיענו, ברחמיו לעיני כל חי. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, בשבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. Page 132, Vishamru. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, בני ישראל, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. Page 134, the English in the middle of the page. O God and God of our ancestors, be pleased with our rest, sanctify us with your mitzvot, and grant us a share in your Torah. Satisfy us with your goodness, and gladden us with your salvation. Purify our hearts to serve you in truth, in your gracious love, Adonai our God. Grant us your holy Shabbat as a heritage. May Israel, who sanctifies your name, rest on Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai, who sanctifies Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai, hamikadesh ha-Shabbat. Ritzei Adonai Eloheinu b'amcha Yisrael tefilatam b'ahava tikabel utehi l'ratzon tamid avodat Yisrael amecha el karov l'chol korav penei el avodecha v'chonenu shafoch ruchacha aleinu. Baruch atah Adonai mechazir shemato l'tzion. Page 139. For the expanding grandeur of creation, worlds known and unknown, galaxies beyond galaxies, filling us with awe and challenging our imaginations, Modim Anachnu Lach. For this fragile planet Earth, its times and tides, its sunsets and seasons, Modim Anachnu Lach. For the joy of human life, its wonders and surprises, its hopes and achievements, Modim Anachnu Lach. For human community, our common past and future hope, our oneness transcending all separation, our capacity to work for peace and justice in the midst of hostility and oppression, Modim Anachnu Lach. For high hopes and noble causes, for faith without fanaticism, for understanding of views not shared, Modim Anachnu Lach. For all who have labored and suffered for a fairer world, who have lived so that others might live in dignity and freedom, Modim Anachnu Lach. For human liberties and sacred rights, for opportunities to change and grow, to affirm and choose, Modim Anachnu Lach. We pray that we may live not by our fears, but by our hopes, not by our words, but by our deeds. Blessed are you, Adonai, your name is goodness, and you are worthy of thanksgiving. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulecha na'el lahodot.
Page 140. Sim shalom tova uvracha chen v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael amecha Barcheinu Yoseinu kulanu ke'echad ve'or panecha panecha ki ve'or panecha natata lanu Adonai Eloheinu Torat Chaim v'Ahavat Chesed U'Tzedaka Uvracha v'Rachamim Rachamim v'Chaim v'Shalom v'Rachamim v'Chaim v'Shalom v'Tov beinecha levarech et Amecha Amecha Yisrael b'chol et u'b'chol shah Bishlomecha Baruch atah Adonai Amvarech et amo Yisrael B'Shalom. Continue in silence to the middle of 142. Yehu l'ratzon imre fi v'hegyon lipi lefanecha Adonai tzuri v'goali Adonai tzuri v'goali. May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, Adonai, my rock and my redeemer.
May the one who makes peace in the high heavens make peace for us, all Israel, and all who inhabit our earth. And we all say, Amen. We'll do the Debbie Friedman. We'll do Debbie Friedman today.
Okay. Sounds good. 253.
We're on page 253, the Mishaberach for the Cholim, for those who are ill. If you have somebody who needs special healing this Shabbos, please keep their names close to your hearts. Mishaberach Ahavoteinu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say,
Amen.
Misheberach imotenu Mekor habracha le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
We got one prayer request. Michelle Campbell.
Michelle Campbell. All right. Now we come to my favorite part of the service, the part where I get to talk a lot. Well, maybe not a lot this morning, but I get to talk and we get to study a little Torah. And so this morning's Torah portion comes to us from Parashat Shmini. It's still at the beginning of the book of Vayikra, the middle book of the Torah, which is kind of a renegade book. There's really no narrative that takes place. It's not like we're following Bnei Israel anywhere where they're walking. It's basically a handbook for the Kohanim, teaching the Kohanim, the priests, the different sacrifices. And Shmini gets its name from the third word of the Parsha, Vayehi b'yom hashmini. On the eighth day, Kara Moshe l'Aharon u'levanav l'ziknei Yisrael. Moses calls to his brother Aaron and his sons and to the elders of Israel, and he's going to teach them how to offer the sin offerings. So part of the job of the Kohanim, part of the job of the priests, was to offer the sacrifices, and Moshe is going to show his brother Aaron, the high priest, and his sons, the regular priests, how to offer the sacrifice. And that's one of the key points in this morning's Torah portion. It takes mostly all of chapter 9 to lay this out. And that's the first piece of Parshat Shmini, Moshe instructing Aharon to bring the sin offerings. The second key point, and there are three key points in this morning's portion, Nadav and Avihu, two of Aharon's sons, bring their own offerings and are punished by God by death. God kills them. And we're going to come back to that in a second. And the third piece in this morning's Parsha are the permitted and forbidden foods, the laws of kashrut. We had some laws of kashrut explained to us back in the book of Shemot, back in the book of Exodus, and now we get some more key points about what we're allowed to eat and what we're not allowed to eat. But I want to bring us back to this thing with Nadav and Avihu, because it's really the only narrative piece that takes place in this morning's Parsha. We're in chapter 10, and it explains what they do. It says, Vayichu b'nei Aharon, Nadav Avihu, Ish machtato, vayitnu behen esh, vayasimu aleha ketoret. So now Aaron's sons, Nadav and Abihu, each took his own fire pan, put fire in it, and put incense on top of it. Right? So they're offering an incense offering. And so right now, it doesn't seem like there's anything wrong. Right? We have two priests. They're getting ready to offer an offering. Vayikravu lifnei Adonai esh zara asher lo tziva otam. But this incense offering is considered to be strange fire. It's not something that God commanded them. Right? So they're acting out on their own right now. V'teitzei esh milifnei Adonai, and they took this fire, they took this incense before God. V'tochal otam. And that they didn't, I'm sorry. V'teitzei esh milifnei Adonai, and the fire came from God. V'tochal otam, and ate them, devoured them. Vayamutu lifnei Adonai, and they died before the presence of God. That seems like a strange way of not accepting a sacrifice. But the Torah is clear that they did something that they weren't supposed to do. They brought a strange fire. They brought a fire before God that was not commanded. And this incident is mentioned 3 other times in the Torah. And the reason for the death is not identical in all the different mentionings. One mentions it's because they drew too close to God. They were in the Holy of Holies and they shouldn't have been there. Another one says that it was because of the strange fire. It was this unasked for offering. And the Midrash Rabbah, one of the great homiletic traditions in Judaism, gives 4 reasons for their punishment. And the rabbis like to list different reasons because if you don't like one reason, you go and find another one. You could take the second one. So the rabbis like to give us lists. So the first one is they drew too close. They drew near to God. They went into the Holy of Holies. And if you remember, the only person that's allowed to go into the Holy of Holies is the high priest. And he's only allowed to do that on Yom Kippur because that's where God's presence is. And so they went into the Holy of Holies on their own. No one commanded them to. They weren't the high priests. And so they got punished for it. Another reason that the Midrash gives us is because they offered a sacrifice that God didn't command. We had just learned about the sin offering. There was nothing about incense. There was nothing about going in and offering an incense offering. And so they offered one that was not commanded, and they were punished for it. It's the third reason that the rabbis give is that they offered strange fire. They didn't take the fire where it was supposed to come from. They went to the kitchen and took fire from the kitchen and lit their incense pans and brought the offering. So they brought this fire that was strange. It wasn't the kitchen wasn't a place where you found ritual objects. The ritual fire wasn't found in the kitchen, but they went in the kitchen, and so they were punished by the strange fire. And the fourth reason that the rabbis give is that they did not consult with each other. They acted on their own initiative. And it says, each took his own fire pan. And the rabbis say, well, they didn't consult with each other, so they got punished for having too much initiative. And for me, all 4 point to the same thing. When I think about this, yes, they drew near. Yes, they offered a sacrifice. Yes, they brought strange fire. Yes, they did not consult with each other. But they acted on their own, is what I learned from this. They acted on their own, and they didn't listen to those who were in charge. They didn't listen to Moses, who said, this is what you do for the sin offering. Just concentrate on the sin offering. They thought they knew better, and they brought their own offering, and they were punished. They decided to do what they wanted to do and not listen to what they should be doing. And such behavior can be dangerous. Imagine if you're a congregant. Imagine if you're one of Bnei Yisrael and you see these 2 priests doing what they want to do. They set a bad example. Especially if our leaders set bad examples, then we don't know how to behave. And we might wind up behaving like them and acting in a way that is not good for us. It's not good for our community, and it's not good for the world. Rabbi Morris Adler felt that the fire that burned inside them, this ambition, this desire to do what they wanted, was a fire of impulse and desire. In other words, they were only worried about themselves. They didn't care about the larger community. They wanted to do what they wanted to do and forget whether or not it was right, forget whether or not the community would suffer for it, forget whether or not they would ultimately suffer. They were only concerned about themselves. I like to say that the Torah sometimes has a mind of its own. Sometimes the lessons we need for our world come to us from the Torah in places that we don't expect. And I certainly didn't expect to find a lesson for what's going on in our world with the coronavirus in the book of Leviticus, but here it is. Imagine that Nadav and Abihu were told not to go out into the greater community, but to stay at home and to quarantine themselves. And they decided that they knew better. They were feeling all right, so they decided that they were going to go out. They weren't going to listen to anything about social distancing. They were going to be angry about the closures. They were going to be angry about things that weren't going their way. And imagine if those two went out and they just decided that they didn't care. What would happen? And so the lesson that I draw from this is that we need to put our own desires second to what is best for our community. Yes, I know that we want to go out. Yes, I know that we would like to eat in restaurants and go back to movies and go to shows. But right now, the larger community is more important. And so we need to listen to those who we might disagree with, but their wisdom might ring true. When they say distance yourself socially, when they say stay at home, except when you need to go out for essentials, when you need to go out to get food, when you need to go out to get your medicine. We need to put our own desires secondary, our own desires to be free, to do what we want, so that the community has a chance to survive. And so the Torah teaches us this morning, we need to stay home and stay safe. And that's my prayer for us all on this Shabbat, is that we all find the strength to stay at home, to keep ourselves occupied at home, and to stay safe. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I've got my magic page. Prayer for the congregation and the prayer for our country. We're on page 258. Prayer for our congregation. Source of all being, may the children of this community learn these passions from us: love of Torah, devotion in prayer, and support for the needy. May we guide with integrity, and may our leadership be in your service. May those who teach and nourish us be blessed with satisfaction, and may we appreciate their time and their devotion. Bless us with the fruits of wisdom and understanding, and may our efforts bring fulfillment and joy. Baruch atah Adonai, she'otcha levadcha b'yirah na'avod. And for our country, the second paragraph, the third paragraph, O guardian of life and liberty, may our nation always merit your protection. Teach us to give thanks for what we have by sharing it with those who are in need. Keep our eyes open to the wonders of creation and alert to the care of the earth. May we never be lazy in the work of peace. May we honor those who have died in defense of our ideals. Grant our leaders wisdom and forbearance. May they govern with justice and compassion. Help us all to appreciate one another and to respect the many ways that we may serve you. May our homes be safe from affliction and strife, and our country be sound in body and spirit. Amen. She'alu shalom Yerushalayim, yishla'u ohavayich. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. May those who love you prosper. Avinu Shabashamayim, Sur Yisrael v'Golo, Barech et Medinat Yisrael, Reshit Smichat Geulatenu. Hagein Aleha B'Evrat Chastecha, Ufros Aleha Sukat Shlomecha, Ushlach Orcha V'Amitcha L'Rasheha, Sareha V'Yotzeha, V'Tachnein Be'etza Tova Milfanecha, V'Natata Shalom Ba'aretz, V'Simchat Olam Liyoshveha, V'Nomar Amen. O Heavenly One, Protector and Redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, which marks the dawning of hope for all who seek peace. Shield it beneath the wings of your love, Spread over it the canopy of your peace. Send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Establish peace in the land and fullness of joy for all who dwell there. Amen. All right, we are on page 282. We'll continue with Aleinu. Ah, yes. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, latei kedula liotzer breishi, shelo asanu kagoye haratzot, velo samanu kemishpachot hadama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל ושכינתו זו בגובה מרומים הוא אלוהינו הנוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, כך כתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום, וידעת ולבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים, בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחתינו. Let the time not be distant, O God, when all shall turn to you in love, when corruption and evil shall give way to integrity and goodness, when superstition shall no longer enslave the mind, nor idolatry blind the eye. O may all created in your image become one in spirit and in one in friendship, forever united in your service. Then shall your realm be established on earth, and the word of your prophet fulfilled. Adonai will reign forever and ever. V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai l'melech al kol ha'aretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad. In nature's ebb and flow, God's eternal law abides. When tears dim our vision or grief clouds our understanding, we often lose sight of God's eternal plan. Yet we know that growth and decay, life and death all reveal a divine purpose. God, who is our support in the struggles of life, is also our hope in death. We have set God before us and shall not despair. In God's hands are the souls of all the living and the spirits of all flesh. Under God's protection we abide, and by God's love we are comforted. O life of our life, soul of our soul, cause your light to shine into our hearts, and fill our spirits with your abiding trust in you. This week we observe the following yard sites: Seymour Kenneth Frieden, Nick's father; Jerome Hayflick, Sally's husband, father of Ralph, Faith, and Nancy; Rochelle Hyman, Pauline's cousin, married to Mike; Helen Bernstein, relative of Manny Berinsky; Albert Kaplan, Pauline's dad's brother; Walter H. Lewis Sr., grandfather of Walt; Harvey Shapiro, Billy Glick's sister, Barbara's husband. Gussie Weisberg, Art's mother. Daniel B. Bertman, Ethel Levine's brother-in-law, married to her sister Charlotte. Rebecca B. Jurin, Nathan's great-grandmother, wife of Nathan. Marshall Levin, Dorothy W. Schnitt, Sid's wife. George Strauss, relative of Harold Strauss. Betty Galpin Kolker, married to Herb, mother of Larry, Stephen, David, and Deborah. Paul Gersman, Jack Steinberg's grandfather. Dorothy Cohn, mother of Larry Cohn. Oscar Skoll, Barrett's father. Harold Jagged, Maxine's father. Matilda Gold. Abe Schiff, Mary Cantor's brother. Rena Stern's uncle. Sarah Ossoff Supovitz, Lynn's paternal grandmother. Ray D. Glick, David's and Billy's aunt. Isidore Casson, Dr. Martin Casson's grandfather. Harold Lee Kincaid Jr., brother of Sam Kincaid, son of Bernice M. Kincaid. Bruce Shrinsky, Sherry Solachek's youngest brother. May their souls be bound up in the bond of life eternal. May their memories be a blessing to us always, and may they all rest in peace. At this time, we continue with Mourner's Kaddish, page 294. Yitgadal, Yitkadash, Shemei Rabbah, V'alma Divrach Hirute, V'amlik Malchute, B'chayechon U'v'yomechon, U'v'chaye D'chol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala V'zman Kariv V'imru Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mevorach Leolam Lomel Maya. Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yitpar V'yitramam V'yitnaseh. V'yithadar V'yitalev V'yithalal Shmei D'Kudisha Brichu. Leila Minko Birchata V'shirata. Tush B'chata V'nechamata. Damiran B'alma V'imru Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya. V'chaim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen. Oseh Shalom Bimramav. Hu Yaseh Shalom. Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen. All right, friends. That is our service. Announcements are that there will be a service tomorrow at 10 a.m. and Billy will be 9 a.m. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I have to get used to the time changes. 9 a.m. tomorrow and Billy Glick will be,
David.
I'm sorry, David Glick. I'm so excited that I got through the service that I'm forgetting everything. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., Sunday morning services, David Glick will be leading. If anybody wishes to get in touch with me, you can reach out to the office, Martha, who will then forward your message to me, or you could reach out to Sam Kincaid, our president. I would like to thank Scott and, oh my goodness, Tam. I'm blanking out on everything.
It's okay.
For helping out with services this morning and keeping me company here. And I look forward to being here next week and Friday night and Saturday morning and leading services and putting Torah and Judaism out on the web. Have I forgotten anything?
Wednesday, Yiddish choir.
Oh,
We're gonna do
yeah.
a remote Yiddish choir. We're gonna send out the link.
All right, Wednesday, for those Yiddishists and those who are members of the Yiddish choir, they're sending out a link and they're going to have a remote meeting on Wednesday.
Wednesday at 7.
Wednesday at 7, singing sweet Yiddish songs. I love it. I think that's it.
That's it.
Do we have a song to close?
I don't know. Lam is fine.
Adon Olam. I have to find the
321.
321 for Adon Olam. Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra Li'et Nasa B'chefso Kol Azai Melech Shemo Nivra V'acharei Tiklot HaKol Levado Yimlok Nohora Vehu haya, vehu hove, vehu yeh betifara, vehu echad v'ein sheni, leham shilo lehachbira, beli reshit, beli tachlit, velo haoz v'hamisra, vehu eli v'chai goali, v'tzor hevli b'yet sahara, vehu nisi humanosli, menat kosi biyom ekra, biyado afkid ruchi, b'yet ishan v'yahira, v'im bruchi geviyati, Adonai li velo ira. Shabbat shalom, everyone. Good Shabbos, and stay safe.
Our highest point, we were at 28. Samantha Beverett